and I've had no cocaine yet today, so I'm really sleepy.
Is that what keeps you up?
Yeah, all energized.
Not just Monster, but cocaine and...
Monster energy drinks. And Fireball whiskey.
Nice. So I've interviewed you guys before, and what I noticed is that
we were really good looking. That's
well,
what she noticed.
It was a phoner, so I couldn't see.
Well, you heard it.
I heard you were really good looking, but you also told me that you guys are like the most sex, drugs, and rock and roll band out there.
It's true.
And that was actually really funny to hear, because like you're the first band that actually told me like we're just sex, drugs, and rock and roll. We admit it, and fuck all the other bands.
Yeah.
Because we're just honest about it.
I don't know. It's just.
This is who you are?
It's who I am.
Okay. So this is for the same magazine again, and for Backstage magazine, and
a magazine with videos. This is strange.
Well,
this is a loony concept to me.
It's for a print magazine and an online magazine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's for a website.
For both print and website.
Yes.
So anyway, you're in Amsterdam now. What is Amsterdam known for? I'm
in Amsterdam now. Amsterdam is known for. I will be known for not being prepared for me. I'm gonna take this city to its fucking knees. Just hookers and drugs.
Of course, that's the answer I expected.
For obvious reasons, I don't pay for sex though, so I'm just gonna find a slut instead of a hooker.
Oh, there's probably enough groupies out there.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna have sex with a lady.
Alright.
I'm gonna do drugs off her.
Of her?
Off her.
Oh.
I'm gonna put the drugs on her and do them from her.
Yeah?
Do them from her person.
On her belly?
No, butthole.
Great.
We're trying to do an interview here. Oh, sorry. One time I thought it was a good idea to put cocaine around the vagina and snot it off there. Then realised that numbs it. The sex that followed wasn't good.
For her or for you?
Both.
Oh, that's strange.
Cocaine has numbing qualities.
Oh, okay. So...
This is an interesting interview.
Very interesting.
It's like drugs 101.
So, I mean, you're in Amsterdam now, and this is the hookers and drugs city, according to you.
According to everyone. There isn't only hookers and drugs here, but that is what it's...
Do you feel at home here?
No, I'm not a hooker. Are you calling me a hooker?
Yes, I'm calling you
I'm not a hooker.
No?
No.
Okay.
There was a rumour that there was a rumour, but that was just bullshit.
What was the rumour?
That was a hooker.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, anyway, you've released like a short film, like a couple of months ago probably.
Yeah.
And it's, I think it's really interesting, it's really intense. What's the purpose of this?
We weren't intense though.
No?
No, we were in buildings.
Oh. Well, what was the purpose of this little movie?
It was just fun to do.
Yeah?
I mean, it was just a cool way to just... I mean, that's our life, that's what we do, that's how we live.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a cool thing to do and we enjoyed it greatly.
Alright. Was there any message that you were trying to, like, get across? No message?
No.
No?
No.
Not saying to the fans, like, hey, like, we want you to use drugs. Like,
no!
Hey, this is cool,
hey,
try this out.
No. I would never condone or try and press drugs on anyone. I would never try and sell them to kids.
No?
No, because the more drugs they do, the less there are for me.
Oh, that's the reason.
Yep, good pause. No, I've never tried to encourage them to do drugs. I've never advocated its use to them. But, I mean, if people are going to experiment, they should experiment, but do it safe.
Mm-hmm. But do you think that this short film, did it capture your lifestyle well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I heard it's all based on true events, right?
Yeah, it's loosely based on true events. I am not a fucking role model.
No?
No, I'm not a role model. If anything, I'm there as a don't do this. I'm just the sign of everything to come. If you go down that slippery slope, kids. Don't do that stuff, you end up like me.
But I mean, I think a lot of kids look up to you because you might not be a role model, but you're doing whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's rock and roll, right?
It is.
So in that sense, you're a role model.
Yeah. I'm an idol, not a role model.
What's the difference?
They shouldn't live like me.
What's the difference between an idol and a role model?
Well, idols are someone you look up to and aspire to be like. A role model is you kind of take from them their experiences and you try and be like them, and it will be them doing all the things I do, which isn't a good idea. But do try and get to where I am in my life, but without all that stuff.
Alright. Is there anything that you've learned in life from like doing all this stuff? Like, I mean, you did some pretty extreme
I've
stuff.
learned some stuff along the way. I learned how to do sex good, and I learned my limits.
What are your limits? Do you even have any limits?
Yeah, it's really high. It's really difficult to get there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's as far as you can get, like, by, like...
Well, dying, yeah.
Dying?
Yeah. Death is my limit.
I've seen like this short film of yours,
yes.
and there was this scene where you like, there was you were like in this ambulance, and like you fucked this girl and like she drugged you, and you ended up in this ambulance. Did that really happen?
No.
No?
No, that all those individual events have happened, but not all for the same reason. Not in that order.
Okay.
They're not all cohesive of each other.
So does that mean that you've ever taken an overdose?
Yes.
Yeah. What was that like?
It hurt.
Yeah.
Didn't feel good the next day.
No.
No. It was painful.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
No. I just cruised through it. No, I had friends around and it happened.
It happened. Alright. So you also have a new album coming out?
I do.
Yeah. Can you tell me something about that?
It's gonna have songs in it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Are they going to be all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll again?
No, I address many topics in it, but there is a lot of it that is based around that. Yes.
Yeah. What are some of the other topics that you're gonna?
I mean, there's some blues tracks. I get very personal in some songs.
Blues?
Yeah. There's a
Oh.
blues song in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've heard that there's like 6 radio-friendly songs on there.
I mean, I don't know if it's 6. I don't know how many there are going to be. There are radio-friendly songs in it, but there are also very songs that are heavier than anything we've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very varied album.
Very diverse album.
Yeah.
Does it show all the sides of your personality?
No, there are way too many sides to it.
Yeah.
There are way too many sides to this fucking mess
Are you
we call a person.
schizophrenic?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I don't. I do. I don't. But he doesn't. They do.
Alright. So, how far are you along in the production process of this?
It's pretty much finished. We've got a couple of things left to do. I want to do a couple more songs and see what we can come up with. But for the most part, it's done.
Okay. So what makes this album unique?
It's so diverse. We discussed this.
Oh. Alright. Oh, you're so tired.
I know. I really am.
How are you? Oh, I know. Cocaine. That's how
I'm not really on cocaine. I'm not really on cocaine.
Just heroin.
No, those days are far behind me. No, I'll be waking up in like an hour. I just need to eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna eat tonight?
I have no idea. We're gonna walk out and see what we find. I'm actually going right after this interview. Where should we go eat? Where's good?
Well, depends on what you're looking for.
Food.
There's like some really nice pizzerias, and
Not
they're super cheap. They're really good. There's also really nice, I think Mexican. They have really nice ribs somewhere.
Really nice ribs. Cal, you into some ribs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Do
give
that.
me some ribs then.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
It's called the Colossus. If you want, I can bring you there. It's a really good restaurant. Yeah.
We may do that.
Cool. So, thank you for this interview.
You're welcome.
It was interesting.
I'm an interesting kind of guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think makes you interesting?
Because I'm so fucking weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you
Which is
very
weird
much.
as fuck!